Right then, this one should be fun. The pitch, we're going to talk about the investment and plan. Before that, Dave, just talk to us. The pitch now comes under your remit, I believe.
Yes, it did. For the first year, it was about the academy, building building the first team structure, and then in the summer we changed, and then the pitch, come to my remit to make sure from a performance level we got it right. So I'll any questions and hit me with it.
Any questions about the pitch?
What exactly have we done?
What exactly have we done is the first question.
So the drainage system that was, I think 35 years ago, it was done at 60 mil. The new drainage system's 100 mil, so 4 inches. The old drainage system was failing. It wasn't taking water away, so you've got a massive drainage system under any football pitch. Ours had failed. There was silt in it. It wasn't in lineage. It had all sunk. So we had an investigation done on it. We had a report done on it. We got some consultants in to look at the pitch, and it failed. So what was happening is that your top 6 inches is your profile. The water, any rainfall that we had at the football club, the water had stayed in there. It wasn't getting away. It wasn't draining. That's why the pitch was always sort of saturated and it's never sort of drained well. So what we've done is we've been able to put a brand new drainage system in the whole area, put a new drainage system with 3 outlets to get the water out, and that's just the phase 1. We've built a new profile on. It's not the nylon, the stitch. It's not the stitch that we're going to go and do potentially in 3 years. But it's the first bit. It's the first base work to get us into a place that doesn't happen again. What happened last season, where it accumulated too much water. We then made the decision to take what we call the thatch out and to take too much of the thatch away, and from then it just deteriorated, and it was a disgrace also from that point really.
Why did you water it down before the match?
Why do we? With the question, why do we water it? I think that was the question.
So it stays on the top surface. So what you'll see at any football club is, and probably any football club will put down the land. You just want a quick. Sorry. No, you wet it so it's not sticky. So the pitch isn't sticky. If it rains, you don't wet it. When it's dry, every manager in the land wants the ball to roll, wants it to zip off the pitch and zip around the pitch. So yeah, that's why every manager up and down the country wants the pitch wetted.
And it was just asked a quick question about the pitch. We've had the same pitch pretty much for God knows how many years. Do we take into consideration with our recruitment side in terms of getting players that haven't had historically a lot of far injuries, etc., because of how boggy our pitch gets?
So there's one player that we tried to sign in January, didn't come because of the pitch. Left wing back, he ended up going to Peterborough. He didn't come because of that. We've looked at all the angles. What we've invested in this is the start-up, is the drainage system. The next part of the investment is to invest in the profile, to restructure the pitch, irrigation and restructure. And then the final part of what we do then is called the nylon stitch. So you actually stitch the pitch so it keeps the root together, it keeps all the pitch together, and that gives the playing surface that we're hoping to have as a football club, and again part of the design of the football plan. But we're probably 3 years off building that finished article. But we have done a lot of work this summer to make sure that we get a good pitch for the next 3 years. What you want to do is, if you've got 50 games a season, a nylon pitch will hold up a lot more. A grass pitch you always take away. So every time there's a game, any time it's intense work, you take it away from it. A nylon pitch holds the structure. That's what, like I said, we're going to invest in probably in 3 years' time. Again, when the investment is there.
How many days a week do they took them to do the pitch? Because they've been going past my house every day. And like, where does the soil get delivered to?
So how many days has it taken them, and where does the soil get delivered to? Come on, Flipper, I've seen you on the tractors.
I'll be dead honest, I'm not a clue where the song is taken to. Sorry, it's going to a farm and it's going to get reused. So yeah, that's what it goes to. They've been on it, they've been on it for a couple of weeks now. We're at a stage of what's called germination. So it's just starting to take, and the levels have gone in, so the levels are good. And it's just starting to germinate. Again, we just got to get the right amount of water on it now, so that we can have it into a good state at the start of the season.
Just a very quick straw poll. How many people thought they were going to hear Dave Flitcroft talk about germination today? During the fan story. Any more questions on the pitch, including the investments and what the plan is?
Historically, we've had a really wide pitch and used the wings. I would have that kind of the result we wanted it this season. So that's a rumour.
What's the rumour? Why did it?
Widened it, yeah.
No. Again, something we're looking at with the dimensions. We've got to get in before the start of the season. We're going to speak to the coaching team on it, but it certainly won't be wider. That's one thing I can assure you. It will not be wider.
Any further questions on the pitch? Oh, on the pitch, I definitely said before I get sacked. Any questions on the pitch? Is the grass going to be green? No, sure we've got black and white. I'll answer that for you, Flick. Is it going to be green? That is a good question, I guess.
We've gone for the green seed, so I don't know the shape, but